This video, I wanted to just quickly tell you about the intuitive creator formula, because if you're an intuitive, if you're an empath, if you class yourself as a spiritual being and you are here to make an impact, to make money, to really make money from your authentic self, from the struggles that you have been through, then I'm going to give you the formula that no matter what and how much you want to change your business, pivot your business, grow your business, move, create new offers from, if you just follow this one simple formula with 3 ingredients in it, that is literally it, you will never find yourself lost again, okay? This has taken me not even that much time to recognize really, but just like be in that awareness of, oh, I actually don't need any other coaches because my formula works for every intuitive. And I've seen this time and time and time again of all the intuitive creators, all the people that I've worked with, whether from readings, one-to-one, client work, business work, all of the stuff, they all have this one key thing in common. Is this formula. So I'm not even going to gatekeep the formula for you if you're an intuitive creator. Now if you're a seasoned entrepreneur, if you're a business and you've been in this for a while and you're like, curiosity made you click on this video, then you're going to assess this in your business and you can use it to be like, oh, am I still being my authentic self? Am I actually being and creating from this space? Because if not, you can pour more of this formula into your business and that's going to boost your sales, your marketing. It's going to just skyrocket a lot of the energy in your business for you. Those of you who are brand new, welcome to my space. I am Janie. I help you get paid for being you in your authentic soul's voice. And this is going to be literally your success formula for all of time, okay? Doesn't matter if it doesn't matter, I don't know what happened to my voice there. It doesn't matter if times evolve and grow and change, this formula will stay the same. This is the formula. Get ready to write it down. Pause this video if you need to, but it is pain, your struggle, turning that into your profit, turning it into money, turning it into your offer, turning it into your messaging equals your power. So I'm going to repeat that again. Your pain, using that pain that you've been through. Now, pain, I say that as like a pain dash power. I'll write it on the screen up here if I can be bothered to edit this. So it makes sense so you can see it. But pain into power equals your pain into profit equals your power. Now, your pain doesn't need to be something that's trauma-based. Obviously, you can start there. I created like a narcissist bootcamp because that was a painful time that I went through and it helped the souls that needed to. And even in those clients who buy my reborn offer, they are automatically given the option of joining Nail Your Narcissist Bootcamp because I still offer it to any souls who need it. But it's not my main source anymore, because it's not who I'm here to be known for. The biggest pain in my life has been job hopping and not feeling like I'm built for jobs because I'm built for business. But as an intuitive, this is why I'm creating my own business model, my own unique way with my own methodology, because it doesn't exist yet. And that's my biggest source of struggle and pain. What I'm seeking, nobody's created it yet. And that's the biggest problem for visionaries. If you're a visionary like me, if you're a leader, you will resonate with this. Like you can be hunting for all the dream jobs in the world and nothing fits because your soul's not fitting in because it was born to stand out. Then the second thing is you come into business and then again, you try and find a teacher, a coach, a mentor, or guru, somebody who's trying to give you the business model that works for you. And it's like, it's not landing. Nothing's feeling right because you were meant to create something new. You are here to innovate. And that can be the hardest thing because you don't have a blueprint to go by. You have to create from pure imagination, right? I literally feel the pain of like the Wright brothers when they first had to fucking come up with the airplane. It's like, right, nobody's ever fucking done this before. We don't even know what it's going to look like. How the fuck do we do this? But they did it. And it's kind of like the pain, the challenge, right? But through my challenges and through learning what actually makes me money and my soul blueprint and noticing, oh, I made money from my intuition. Maybe I can share that with my people. Maybe there's someone who's sitting there who's also like me, who also doesn't resonate with all these business coaches and generic strategy advice and all these people who have made it to the top. And it's like, there's a different way of making money and nobody's talking about it, nobody's sharing about it. And I'm like, okay, I need to discover this and then share it. So that is my pain. That's my struggle. That's why I'm helping people, intuitives specifically, get paid for being them, because that's how I have started to get paid. And it just keeps growing and growing. And I'm figuring out my marketing, my selling, all of these different formulas from astrology, from human design, from energy work. And it's so magnetic. It's like, oh my God, I never needed to be anybody else except myself. And it's so amazing that I just want it for everybody else. So what is your pain point? What is your struggle? What are you And this doesn't have to be like just one thing, you guys. This is the other thing that I want to talk about with this formula. People get boxed into, you have to niche down and you have to be known for one thing. And it's like, yeah, that comes as a byproduct of you just following and experimenting with what you want to create. So don't sit down and create content. Don't sit down and create your business from a space of, I need to do this because I want freedom. I create everything from a space of, what do I feel like creating today? What do I feel like talking today? What feels like fun and joy for me to discuss today? Sometimes it'll be astrology. Sometimes it'll be pure business. Sometimes it'll be a story on how I just made money or how I just had a new client come into my door. Like whatever the thing that's lighting up. Initially it was astrology, right? Then it moved to tarot, and then it pivoted to just business. And so it's like business my way. So again, everything that I do, it's not with the intention of what's going to get me more views, likes, followers. No, it's never, ever been that intention. And that energy in itself has been magnetic to magnetizing the right people to my spaces, the right people into my containers at the right time, right? So always sit from that space of where have you deeply struggled? Because that is the offer. That's literally what you are here to then share. So can you get yourself into the space of vulnerability and start sharing your struggles, whether you do it from a space of you can be in the struggle. I created my narcissist bootcamp while I was still dealing with a narcissist. And then I was able to help people as I moved myself through that pain, through that challenge, right? So people resonated. Now I create business from a space of what I've already done and what I'm currently experimenting with. So I do it from two spaces. So again, pick and choose what feels aligned with you. Is there a problem that maybe you had in the past that you've now overcome? Is there a struggle that you fought really hard for that now you've overcome, that you can structure up and package into an offer and then you start selling it? And marketing and sales is another soul blueprint. There's another formula for that for another video. Those of you who are inside of Intuitive Creator, and cash flow, this is what I'll share inside of there, more inside of Intuitive Creator. Cash flow is more for the money game and the spiritual entrepreneur, like money flow that you want to be tapping into. That is linked down below as well. You can go and check it out. And those of you who want to come into my free trainings, which are all about mindset and it will start getting you paid because it lays the foundation, that's also dropped below. So when you look at your pain, I give you a few aspects that you can dive into. If you don't know 100%, like, what is my soul blueprint? Like what pain is actually meant for me and my purpose? Because that's a question that we can come back to time and time again from as an intuitive. You can look to your astrological moon sign and the house that it's in. So as an example, when I look to my moon, it's Aquarius, and then I look in the house, it's 8th house, which is governed by Scorpio energy. So taboo topics, spirituality, money, shared resources, sex, taboo topics, like all of that stuff is down my street. And it's done in the energy of Aquarius, which is future, visionary thinking, forward thinking, humanity, thinking about humanitarian and how to uplift the collective. And it's that collective consciousness. And then you can also look, and so my biggest struggle has been with those areas of life, never seeing like I could fit in, never feeling like I can discuss my ideas and not be ridiculed for it or not be looked down upon or be like, oh, she's a bit weird and blah, 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 and owning that energy and bringing that, right? So that's been my suffering, my pain, and I can bring that into the online space, which I started with. That's why I started teaching astrology, which is also part of the occult subjects. And then I can also look to my south node. My south node is Cancer, and in the second house. And my north node is Capricorn in the 8th house again. So my moon and it's all very scorpionic energy. But my south node was my pain source. Why? Because the south node is what you want to kind of grow out of. And you want to step deeper into your north node. So the south node for me was letting family go. The family drama, the family toxicity, the cultural drama, the societal drama, everything that I had been brought up with, I had to let that go in order to move into my profit, right? Because sometimes people cannot resonate with your frequency as it rises. They'll try and pull you down. And sometimes that's in your south node energy. So all of those traits and qualities you can look to as well. So you can concoct some offering from that pain, that challenge that you've been through as an example. And then you turn it into your profit by stepping deeper into your north node qualities. Your north node is your destined path, who you're here to become. So again, for me, like I said, north node for me is Capricorn, and it's in the 8th house. Capricorn is somebody who climbs to the top of the mountain, top of the ladder, like success, like the hard worker, right? The father of the zodiac, the provider. They're here to make an impact. They're here for like reputation. They're here to be known for something. And it's in the 8th house for me. So again, the 8th house is spirituality, taboo topics, things that most people are afraid to speak about. So again, owning that space for me and stepping deeper into those qualities of Capricorn in the 8th house is what I'm here to become. And so the more that I do that, business is one of them. Capricorn is it's like the business archetype. And so business and all about in the topic, which is the 8th house, the topic rules the topics. It's spirituality. So spirituality plus business, Capricorn plus my 8th house, it's a match made in heaven. It's very aligned to my soul blueprint and what I came here to do. So that's why I can make profit from it very easily. It's very me. Okay. Now there are other aspects as well that you can create from, and with your sales and marketing, there are other parts of your chart that you want to be looking into. This is the work that we're also doing inside of Intuitive Creator, and I'm guiding and implementing step by step, and there's deeper trainings. But in here, I want you guys to also have the formula so you can go and do your research and like literally dive deeper into it, and comment again if you want me to dive into any other aspects. Let me know. I'm super excited about doing all of this. So if you are able to create your offers from this point of pain, struggle, challenge, whatever it is that you've overcome or you are overcoming and in the process of, and you have wisdom around, and then you look to your North Node qualities and traits and the area in which you're supposed to be stepping deeper into, it's undeniable your profit will come to you without you even trying. Okay, obviously we need all the other ingredients, like I said, your sales machine, your marketing. But again, you get to do that your way, which is in your blueprint. It's in your astrology. It's literally sitting there right in front of your face if you know it, right? And if you don't, you can literally, there's so many astrologers on YouTube, so many astrologers on TikTok, just lean into those aspects of your chart and study it. Like that's literally what I do. I study the heck out of all of this stuff. And then I understand myself, and then I understand people around me, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so fucking cool. I do one-to-ones with my clients to literally guide them into this is your fucking blueprint, and I lay it out all for them so they can literally just print it out and see it. And it's like so much fun. Anyway, this is it. And the moment that you do this, where you create an offer from that pain source and you struggle and you position it to make money and you package it up from your North Node and that zone, that energy, the money, that energy that you start to step into when you're even talking about the offer is your power. And when you step and radiate that energy so deeply because you know it's part of you, it's authentic because it's literally in your aura, it's in your energetic field. You don't have to try. The opportunities come to you, the clients come to you, the messages come to you. People just buy without you even trying. Like that's your power. So really go and like get your journal out. Get your astrology stuff, ask ChatGPT as well, just feed this formula into it and going, my pain, and then you can give it the actual experiences of what you've fucking been through in your life. Like I feed it all the traumas that I've been through. I also feed it the focus that I'm trying to serve my clients with in terms of my North Node and the energy that I want to be sitting in. And then we go through and it'll chuck out a couple of ideas. So again, you don't have to do this on your own. You can also use AI as a tool now. This is the amazingness of the age of Aquarius, right? So go and have fun, have a play around, check in your business as well. If you've already created your business and you've noticed results, check, like, does it align to your North Node? Does it align to that house? Does it align? And obviously there are so many more aspects. Like with me, I also look at my messaging, my marketing, my sales, they're all different aspects. So some of it, you might be resonating more with those aspects. And I'll come back to that in another video. But you can always double check and just do like a take on, oh, maybe I can step deeper into this energy. Maybe I can take away from this, and this, and like bring that energy more in and see and experiment, because business is simply an experimentation. So if you're not allowing yourself to experiment, another thing that you want to be taking on board, and this is coming from my moon in Aquarius, is experiment the heck out of every offer, everything that you put out, every piece of content. Literally, experimentation is the key to my success. And as an Aquarius moon, that just fits, right? My midheaven is also Aquarius, and my Saturn is also Aquarius. So I have a stellium in Aquarius, and experimentation is like my number one thing, and I love it. And I always advocate for it because it's just the best thing that you can ever do for success in business. So I hope you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Come join Intuitive Creator and my free paid trainings as well, all dropped in the description box below. And I'll catch you in the next video. Mwah.